we said before that it's generally agreed that the greenhouse effect of a doubling of atmospheric CO2 means the temperature rises about 1.1 degrees Celsius. So at the current rates, it'll take about 200 years to double the CO2 concentration, resulting in another 1.1 degrees. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
The big deal is because climate models include positive feedback or amplification, mostly from increased water vapor as a result of warming oceans. The idea is that for the 1.1 degree of warming caused by a CO2 increase alone, the ECS, or equilibrium climate sensitivity, would result in a total increase of between 1.5 and 4.5 degrees.
Okay.
Okay, so how do the climate models compare with the observations?
Yeah. Well, predicting future temperature is difficult.
Yeah.
Even the IPCC noted in 2001, the climate system is a coupled, nonlinear, chaotic system, and therefore the long-term prediction of future climate states is not possible.
Oh yeah, but they went ahead anyway.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Using over 100 different models.
Yeah, okay. So if the science is settled, as we often hear, all you need is one.
Yeah, that should do it.
The one based on science.
Well, this graph shows the many predictions from 102 models. The black line represents the average. Notice all of the actual readings from 3 different satellites, the green, red, and blue lines. The actual data is much lower than any of the 102 models predicted, even though CO2 levels went up. There's a fail.
No kidding. The models are simply wrong. But wait, there's more prediction failures. Model predictions for ocean temperatures were also wrong. This graph shows the models in red compared to the actual data from over 3,000 robotic instruments floating all over the oceans from 2004 to 2012. Another fail.
If positive feedback occurs from increased water vapor, there should be an atmospheric hotspot in the middle latitudes at the tropics.
Okay.
Again, note the models in red versus actual data from satellites and weather balloons. None of the data showed any hotspots. Fail again.
Seeing a pattern here, right? Let's keep going. Increased water vapor is supposed to trap more of the incoming solar radiation, so more warming. As sea surface temperature rises, there should be less outgoing radiation from the Earth, but satellite measurements show outgoing radiation is increasing, the opposite of IPCC predictions. Yet another fail.
The data shows positive feedback isn't operating.
No.
In fact, there's strong evidence for negative feedback, probably resulting from enhanced cloud cover reflecting the sun's radiation back into space. When negative feedback is taken into consideration, the warming effect of doubling atmospheric CO2 is only about 0.5 degrees Celsius, nowhere near the 4.5 degrees that some have predicted.
No.
Similarly, a comprehensive study from a German company arrived at an ECS of 0.7 degrees, and they also concluded that negative feedbacks more than offset positive feedback. So, the bottom line here is we don't need drastic action to stay within the 1.5 degree target.
No.